Shalom, shalom, Israel. So like I said, shalom, family. Lord willing, let me just handle. I gotta send this out. So like, please bear with me. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's a beautiful day, man. Lord willing, we can continue. Lord willing. We can be starting in a few seconds, family. You gotta make sure this is sent to where it has to be sent. You know? So first and foremost, before we go on this ride, I'm gonna bring out these two scriptures, and then Lord willing, we can, deal with it. But first, before we start into anything, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Radash. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahushai is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I want to say double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who've been ruling well through the Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word to the best of their ability. Lord willing, the Most High increase them in the knowledge and put it on their spirit to endure. Mighty shalom to the hopeful elect scattered four corners of the earth, in and out of congregations. Lord willing, the Most High continue to put in your spirit to endure. And for the wise and the single sisters, shalom. Lord willing, you continue to be believers of His word and continue to pursue to be loving and silent, virtuous wives. Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not of faith. Lord willing, this is quick and straight to the point. We're going into 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 6. It's Laki. 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 17. Now we're going to start at 16. Verse 16 and ending with verse 17. And this is what it reads. It says, "And what agreement have the temple of the Most High with idols? For ye are the temple of the living God. As the Most High has said, I will dwell in them and walk in them. And I will be their power, and they shall be my people. Wherefore come out from among them, and be ye separate, saith Yahweh Shema Shai, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you." Right? What union is there going to be between the temple of the Most High and the idols? What union can we have with idols? What union can we have with something that's not real, right? What union can we have with a false belief, right? Because we are the temple of the living God, right? Then when it says, "Wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate," it's talking about basically wherefore come out among unbelievers. This is why, how do you know if somebody an unbeliever? You're supposed to be observing and watching. It's a lot of us that do say We believe in God. We believe in so-called, Jesus. But as soon as somebody start going deep, uh, they feel like it's not. I don't know how they feel, right? But they be super confounded. I never heard this before. There's a few times I might sneak and because I do rides, and so it's a few times I might have videos, a lesson going on, or something that's somebody bringing out information that could be, truthful, so something that's honest. And most customers that get in the car would say, "Oh, can I request a song?" "Oh yeah, go ahead." And I got the volume on low. It's just when I meet up, like soon as I pull up and they get in the car, it's on low. Just got it on a whisper. And it's not like something crazy. It's just like it's either history. Sometimes it could be a camp video, but in most cases, it's just like some history, knowledge, something that can sharpen up your sword some way. You know what I'm saying? You could take some notes, add it on to most of the time I'm looking at Roman history, I'm looking at Greek history, I'm looking at Babylon history. Our people don't want to hear this knowledge, right? There's many ways to tell if somebody is unbeliever. If they not trying to talk about the Lord, right? It doesn't matter how long their day was or what situation they in. Now, we understand that we do get tired, but I'm only saying, like, for the people that don't believe in the Lord, they don't want to hear about him too much. They just want to hear, pray, God is good, God is great, right? The Lord is telling us to come from out among them, right? Because that spirit could be upon you that you might not believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai no more. You might turn away and go back to your vomit like a dog, right? Let me just get. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 1. Having therefore promises, dearly beloved, let us cleanse ourselves from all filthiness of the flesh and spirit, perfecting holiness in the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? We cleanse ourselves more in the fear that we have on the Most High, right? Every act that we do, yes, we want to be better. I need to be better. It's times where, like I tell myself that I don't want to get to a drunk feeling where I'm stumbling no more, right? Let alone I don't want to get into my phase where I might let a day slip away and not do a video. Let alone if I'm not doing a video, right? Don't let a moment come where I didn't prepare for a video in the future, right? Lord willing, I don't forget to read or go over some type of scriptures, to sharpen my sword, right? Every day you gotta examine yourself, like Jeremiah said in the video. Examine yourself to see if you in the faith, right? And to examine yourself to see if you fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The fear of the Lord is to do his work. The fear of the Lord is to be that brother, right? Be that friend that stick more than a brother, right? Be that husband, right? The number one thing a husband is going to do, dwell with his woman or whoever he with in knowledge. Some way he going to try to stab knowledge, right? But a woman that don't want to hear knowledge, I'm not gonna lie, you don't even deserve 2 minutes of that man time. But in some cases, we have to know that we have to be patient because we don't have that power to know if in the future they gonna get there. That's why you're supposed to always knock at that person's noggin, knock at the door, see if it's anything cooking in the brain, right? Of course, a lot of us don't a lot of us damn sure don't take the ministry serious. But even in my own self, right? Even in my own self, right? Because Israel is a reflection of each other, right? So this is Psalms, and I believe everybody knows this one. This is Psalms chapter 1, verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, right? I'm gonna try to be spontaneous with this, right? I want all aspects, right? Let's go to Let's go to that same chapter, same verse, and let's read it in the NLT. Psalms chapter 1, verse 1. Oh, the joys of those who do not follow the advice of the wicked, or stand around with sinners, or join in with mockers. Now, there's another thing, because the Yahweh Shai dealing with Pharisees a lot. Oh, why are you chilling with them sinners? Well, if we not strong enough for the weak ones, they shouldn't be here. Because you got to think, Paul, Peter, they was around sinners too, right? But guess what? They were working on their spirit, working on their fear. If you're not working on your fear, you shouldn't even be around these people. Your mother, your mom, your sister, your cousin. Is because if you don't have the strength, you're not, hey, mom, what's in this food? The Shabbat come, this happened, or a high hope, whatever it is, always examine yourself, right? And if you feel the Lord, you're going to avoid them, because you have to protect you. If you don't got the full armor on, you still a babe in this thing. You don't want to come around somebody that could be doing something that influence you to go back 5 steps, 20 steps, take a leap back, right? So we not walking in the counsel of the ungodly, right? We not trying to get advice, right? I don't even want your damn opinion. If you're not serving Yahweh Shem Shai, I would have better advice by a man in the truth, a man that's in the truth, that's putting his house in order, or working to put his house in order. But a man that's not serving Yahweh Shem Shai and give me tips on marriage and a wife, no, I'm not about to hear none of that, because the Lord makes it very plain in the scripture how the role of a man and the role of a woman, right? And it sounds better that I should be going to somebody that believes in Yahweh Shem Shai, than that mean they believe in the true order of how a household should be. So I'm gonna get advice from that brother. Let alone, how do you know what person you should go to, right? You got to see how they move, how they speak, their fruit. Not just one day, yay, you're it, right? What did they say in Sirach, right? Prove a friend, right? We have to prove somebody. Verse 2, it says, but his delight is in the law of Yahweh Shem Shai, and his law do if you meditate day and night. If you do this, this is why you're not going to get advice from the ungodly. But when you mold yourself, you're going to be around the ungodly, you're going to be around the unrighteous, but don't get advice, because they can't help you to the wood, to the tud. Don't know what that means, but they can't help you from A to B. And that's an easy step, A, B, right? An unbeliever can't help you with 5 steps. But if you want to do that, it's fine. But we want to make sure we get an advice from somebody that's serving Yahweh, because they last longer. And it's crazy if somebody that's wicked or unrighteous giving you advice, and it's great advice. Guess what? A lot of people that could be wicked or not true believers of the Lord, they have the greatest advice, but it's crazy that you have the greatest advice, but you don't take your own advice. A lot of people that have great advice, they say they believe in God, but you could tell that they really don't, right? That's why it's another joint, but you got to go into G&T. I think it's Sirach or something, where it says, have conversations with intellectual people that know the law. Watch, I'm about to find that right now. Let's find that right now. Like Sam always say, man, book, chapter, verse. Conversation with intelligent Salakia people. Sirach. Yeah, I can't remember it off the dome. So I guess I found it. I think it's, hold on, I gotta scroll down to see if this is it. Friendships. Is this it? Is this it? Don't take pleasure in the things that make ungodly people happy. Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. Take advice only from those. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna read this whole clip. This deals with friendships and others. This helps, especially for the ministry, because I'm not in here for friends. I'm in here for family. Most cases, when you build with somebody, yes, they're gonna become friends, but then later, if they sticking through, they become family. So this is Sirach, chapter 9. And I'm going into friendships with others. And I'm starting at verse 10, but the point is at 14. The point is at 14, but we're starting at 10. It says, never abandon old friends. You would never find a new one who can take their place. Friendship is like wine. It gets better as it grows older, right? Don't be jealous of a sinner's success, right? You don't know what kind of disaster it is in store for him. Don't take, and hey, that's another thing. Brothers lead the truth, and they see brothers in the world getting this, and then they might be like, "What? Let me get it because I got this talent," and they put off from the work of the Lord, or put off from. And this is why I believe I was gonna get in that industry, but I felt that I know and I believe I would have left because the flesh is weak, you know, and that just goes off of just examine, man, right? Sometimes we gotta get blinded in order to figure out what the heck going on, right? A lot of us need to be blind like Paul. Coming to realization, man, we need to stop persecuting Yahushua, man, and take this serious, man. This is about life or death. Niggas that's not believing, they already chose, brother. You marked already, brother. Right? I might as well just say jump. You see, unbeliever, jump. He be like, what you mean jump? Then he gonna jump but not gonna get it. You might as well jump. Like the dude in the video or Sabak video, man, jump. That man jumped right off the building and commit suicide. Just jump, right? Because you already, look, it's about to come here. If you're not preparing, I'm telling you, they say bullets don't got names, but this nuke do. This nuke do. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for my rant, y'all. Sorry. Verse 12, it says, don't take pleasure in the things that make ungodly people happy. Remember that they will be held guilty as long as they live. Right? So that's another thing, even with these TV shows, I want the things that they got. But then you got to start thinking, hell no. Nah. So I start looking at Yarmayan, or I look at Sam. I look at some brothers in the truth. You know what? I want that. I seen Yarmayan have, he was building up his household. I never did that before. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want. Putting stuff in order, I never seen that. I'm like, I want that. So I probably desired what he, through the spirit, to be a husband. I desire to have a wife or wives, and I desire to have children. I desire to build up a foundation, because that's something I never did. And I'm thankful the Most High put me around brothers that want to solidify a household, Sam and Yarmayan, right? Let alone to be more studious, to grow. I had to watch Yarmayan, of course, and Sam, but really Asher. Right, watching Apostle Tahar, how long he been in this thing and still fervent, right? Shalom, King Yahushua Shai, right? So we shouldn't be envying what sinners do, let alone you got sinners that say that they in the truth, right? 13. If you keep away from someone who has the power to put you to death, you will not have to fear for your life. But if you must go near him, be very careful, or he may kill you. Be cautious that you are walking among hidden traps, that you are an easy target. And this goes for if you are buddy with the other nations. Now, as men, we might attract another nation woman, right? Hey, you can have those concubines, just do not put them on a level of an Israelite wife. Right? And I'm just saying that plain. I'm not about to go into scriptures all into it, but we can go into it, but that's not a part of this lesson, right? But in the same fact, I'm going into who is really the one to put you in the trap outside of is the men, right? These other nations, especially Esau, the so-called white man, right? He will put you in the trap. So be careful. Like Yama would say, he at work, you know, what the scriptures say, be at peace with all men. But don't love these niggas. Don't get close. Sometimes I'd be at work. I'd be like, when a white dude, yo, man, bro, let me get that. The one OG be like, man, they not our brothers. And that joint be funny, but it just rolls off the tongue. That's funny. And the OG knew he's a baby in the thing. He be like, man, that's not our brother. And it'd be so funny, and it hit, and then you look over, and I'm like, yo, OG, you right. But we can't judge a book by its cover until we know who he is. He looked and he said something to him, and then we talked about steak, and he said he like his steak medium rare or red. He said, yeah, he not our people. That's hilarious. That was hilarious. But like I said, man, watch the nations that you be buddy with, right? Because when you go into Sirach 12, verse 10 all the way down to 16, you know, they'll speak smoothly words, but they're not going to be satisfied with blood. Let alone if you keep them next to you, they'll try to take your spot. And this is a full gram fact, man. Right? And even in the Israelite, our community, Jake always do that. I know homies that just got close to a plug, and then, I ain't gonna lie, he either shot that nigga, killed him, right? It's always, even in Israel, we plot against each other to take each other's spot. You got brothers plotting, I'm about to take this man's wife. In most cases, it might happen. Look at Jacob, his son. How did he manage to slither tail and lay with Jacob's wife, concubine? He must have was saying some smooth ass stuff for her to give him the cookie, right? Israel, we always trying to get over even on our own people, right? We probably do that more than we do to the other nations, right? But just be careful of being buddy with the other nations. You know, just observe, right? Just be at peace with all men, right? Now, verse 14 all the way to 16 is the key. It says, get to know the people around you as well as you can, and take advice only from those who are qualified to give it. So stop, oh, my husband is doing this, and that girl don't know, she don't know shit, or you going to a whole nother brother. No. You should be going to somebody that's eloquent, somebody that has more knowledge, let alone if you have a problem in your household, you should be talking to the people amongst, right? Let alone if we're not even talking about problems in the house, and we talking about getting knowledge, and we talking about getting information, you find somebody that's qualified to give you that. Don't just to go to anybody that say God, oh, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus, or just somebody saying Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's fire that they saying that, but test them, ask questions, see if they give you the answer, see if it can line up. Then, yo, you got a YouTube, and you examine a person. Even me, don't just jump off the well. Then after you watch one video, be like, yo, is this man doing any other videos? Let's see if he doing any other videos. You know, we got to be on it, right? You got to be on it. If you're not on it, how can you say you taking your crown serious, right? You got to take your crown serious. And your crown, trying to get your crown, you trying to examine everyone, let alone if somebody teaching you. You want to make sure that this man is moving with the Rakak Kodash. Some brothers is not moving in that militant, mighty spirit, but brothers can be moving in the spirit of truth. Brothers can be moving in the spirit of wisdom, right? Brothers can have that spirit of love. Brothers can have the spirit of charity, man. Always giving, trying to do something. It's all different spirits, right? 1 Corinthians, I believe, chapter 12. Right, 15, it says, engage in conversations with intelligent people and let the law of the Most High be the topic of your discussions. This is how you know if somebody gonna go the distance. As soon as you start talking about this walk, you talk about Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you see where people's mind is at. They trying to hurry up and change the subject. Even if they change the subject, see if they bring it back. See if they remember it. See if you tell them, especially a brother, a cousin, see if oh man, I love you. See what distance they can go. What if you got to tell your loved one, man, babe, you know, I can't tell you what to do, but you know, I don't think you should be drinking Red Bulls because I found out it's this and that. So if that husband is looking at his wife and seeing how she moving in emotion, and if her information on that Red Bull, she be like, look, I can show you. Hey, it's on your will to say, you know what, I'm all right, y'all got me, or you're going to be like, because if somebody loves you, they're going to go the distance to examine anything, right? The ones that's really serious about the truth, they examine everything, right? This walk, a job, people, what people say out their mouth, right? Especially when it comes to this teaching, they examine, right? And if you're not examining, get your ass up and start examining, right? My brother said it very clear, and I cannot get that off my mind. Right? Examine yourself. It's the same way when you driving, we got to examine this mirror, that mirror, and this mirror. Make sure you examining yourself, right? Before you walk out the house, examine yourself, right? I come in the house, my daughter, I could be doing something, my daughter be like, Dad, your pants is down. Your pants is falling. And she'll come over and pull up my pants. I got to examine myself. If I don't examine myself, somebody else will. And if the spirit is on them, if I'm off or if I'm slipping, if I'm about to fall, if something about to be thrown, the spirit go hit them. Hey, watch out. Oh, that's how I know. Oh, guess what? They can be examined on that side, and then that gives you confirmation that person got your back. Always, yo, the truth is always around us. Examine. The truth is around you, right? Want to know how? Me and you can't see what spirits is out here. I'm about to tell you right now, right? It's two white dudes. I'm going to the car, put gas in my car, do this video, right? I got another ride, but they can hold on. I'm about to slide to the, give me a little snicky snack, right? I'm about to go to my car. I'm doing my little thing, big bop, bippity boom. A car moves. I'm thinking it's just, a person moving. The dude said, hey, is that your car? He said, yeah, it is. And he was still walking in the gas station. His car was about to jump off this cliff because it's a huge cliff. It's mad cars right there. The car was going. The one white dude ran and I ran. Be at peace with all men. For me doing that, you know what I'm saying? The man came up, yo, man, thank you, man. Right? At the end of the day, it's the spirit. You got to move in the spirit. I could have just said, man, the hell with him, man. Right? But at the end of the day, we want to be moving in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Right? I don't know if these is Edomites or not, just because I could see their skin color. The Lord is looking at your actions, right? Looking at your actions. I got to examine them, but let alone it's going to be on my heart. What if that car did go over that cliff and it hit a Jake? I'm going to be held accountable, right? Niggas got to examine, let alone when you teaching this word, examine. I respect great men, man. We can't just, because you see a man or a woman with white pale skin, oh, what the hell, you're a damn demon, and you find out that that person has a Cherokee father, right? Bring out the scriptures and you can see how they get afflicted or how they feel about it. And that's the old spirit brothers was in, right? Yelling at everything. I was disrespectful and I'm clowning people and I'm not afraid to admit this is what I was doing. Can I say I'm ashamed? Hey, that was the growth. But now I can say, man, that's not, no, you want to be all stern with your brothers and your sisters, especially when they going off or they going left, right? And that's for the ones that's serious about this thing. But if it's a babe, yo, sis, you shouldn't be wearing that. A year ago, 5 years ago, she's still wearing that. She don't care if she look like a hoe. Guess what? It wasn't meant for me to be all stern to that sister or all stern to that brother. The ones you are stern to is the ones that keep coming back. The brother tried to correct me on dancing. Dancing, we talking about any dancing. Guess what? You just take it. And if you don't examine, you go into the scriptures under, yo, David was dancing. This is dancing. But I can understand what you're saying, brother, right? But brothers got to examine. If that brother was really examining, he would have seen it and the spirit would have had him bring out scriptures. You know, right? Elder Tahir and them, when they ever correct any congregation, they talk about what they did and they go into scriptures. Oh, brother, you man, bring out the scriptures and let's see what effeminate is. Let alone the Lord said, you could tell by a person by the way they walk, how they smile, right? I walk like a man. I actually walk like a G, right? But that's the whole point. You examine a man by what was going to come out of his mouth. If he always book chapter verse and they lining up, oh yeah. If I got a question, I'm going to that brother, right? Sorry for all of that. So you want to have conversation with intelligent people. Why are we having conversation with brutish and stupid people, right? Them stupid people should start asking questions so that they can grow. But if we just with people that's stupid and we ain't saying nothing, I ain't gonna lie, that's a unprofitable friendship. I don't know what the hell that is. That's just what the Lord say. Engage in conversations with intelligent people. So that's even better. Let's have more conversation with intelligent people, like how people go to billionaires. It's this white dude named Patrick. To me, I believe he's smart, even though he got the fidgeties and he most likely is a Edomite. He fully say he is Irish or whatever the heck he is, right? But he's very smart. I don't ask him scripture joints because I get the vibration. He ain't Jake, let alone the stuff he say, how he cuss, his swag, all of that. But he is very smart. You know what I'm saying? But outside of Edomite, you know, it's Jake out here that's very smart, man. Right? You want to have intellectual, like Asher, my brother Asher, that man is smart, right? You can even have a conversation with Sam. You can have a conversation with. I can use the elders too, but I always use the brothers I'm around because I can see them. I see what they do. Let alone I talk to them every day. You know, watching a video, I know you can ask any one of the elders, and they gonna answer. I'm a Gabar definitely, right? But Salaki, y'all. So I'm gonna read the last verse. Salaki. Hold on, y'all. So, verse 16. And that's what I said. I said I had a ride. You know, I had to go pick up this family because they getting their hair done. But the Yahweh Shema Shai come first, right? I had told them to text the phone when they could be ready because I might be doing this. Is how you know a lot of our people might not listen, man or female, right? And this is why this walk is about listening. Always listening. Closed mouth don't get fed, right? Listen. Verse 16, it says, choose righteous people for your dinner companions. Your chief pride should be your fear of Yahweh Shema Shai. That's like somebody saying, I'm about to go out to eat. And you be like, who you going out with? I'm going out with Sly Green, or I'm going out with El Chapo, Pablo Escobar. I'm about to go out to eat with Diddy. I'm about to instead of getting 500,000, I'm gonna have a dinner date with Jay-Z. I'm about to go out to eat with Beyonce. What is that doing for you? He says, choose righteous people for your dinner companions. That hit. That just hit. That's a whammy right there. You don't say good script. That's a whammy. Right? This is Proverbs 9:6. Forsake the foolish and live. Go in the way of understanding. Right? That's like you see a only way. I mean, it's a dead end. It's a dead end and it's a one way. And if you go on a dead end, you can't go. Right? So he says, go in the way of understanding. What is that way of understanding? Only one way. And this truth is only one way. If you really serious about the Lord, it's only one way. There's only one power, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. There's only one begotten Son, Hamashiach Yahushai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus the Christ. Right? One David. There's so many Davids out here. David. Right? It's only one group of 144,000. Right? That America 1/3. Then the Great Malta is our nation is a one of one. Right? So we should be going that one way that the elect is going. Let's go that one way that the Lord provided for us. And it's an easy path, right? It's just like going on the highway and it's just a straight way, no traffic. But when we in the world, we have a lot of traffic. If I can flip my camera, let's see if I can. See, y'all missed it. See, I'm sorry, y'all missed it. It was a lot of traffic, right? I was trying to show you, man. When we in the world, through all the distraction we have, it be traffic. If you can't get a video in, you can't think it's traffic. Especially if you're a woman and you sit in the house all day, you don't have nothing flowing. It's because of distractions. Coming in this truth, our worrying should be less, right? Things hit us, but now what we do, as soon as we get hit, we got to call on the Lord. I've been trying to get better with that, right? I had a focus that my day started good. Guess what? I say, look, I'm pull up to y'all in a minute. I got to go do something. I didn't let them know because they not going to be like, yeah, man, you about to go pray. That's not going to help. So I said, I'm going to hit you up when I can do a ride for you, but I got to go do something. Man, I went home and took a whole African shower. Got my little, you know what I'm saying? And had a build up with the lady, man. With one of my first ladies, man. And it was a beautiful, strong conversation. Fire. And it gave me that spark, like a spark plug. It gave me a spark, let alone to be able to have an intellectual conversation with a woman. That is so attractive. You know what I'm saying? So through the spirit, I had a spiritual sexual moment with my wife, and it was the best moment, and it gave me the energy, right? Then right before I leave, I get my little snicky snack from, from the other first lady. And I'm just using this to even go back with the having a conversation with people that are intelligent, man, right? You can be talking to a woman, you could be talking to a brother, your uncle, and he could be speaking in intelligent things, just like I just did. You put everybody else on hold because, man, I'm trying to get this word. Sorry, y'all, I had to tell this right. I'm gonna be leaving. I'm gonna be leaving after this video. Right. So let me just get a few more precepts, man. A few more precepts. I don't want, people to be late for work, but the Most High got this, right? So let's go to Isaiah 53. Isaiah 52 and 11. It says, "Depart ye." Hold on. I'm gonna start at 8. This is Isaiah chapter 52, verse 8. "Thy watchmen shall lift up the voice, with the voice together shall they sing. For they shall see eye to eye, when Yahweh Shema Shai shall bring again Zion. Break forth unto joy, singing together, ye waste places of Jerusalem, for Yahweh Shema Shai have comforted his people. He have redeemed Jerusalem. Yahweh Shema Shai have made bare his holy arm in the eyes of all the nations. And all the ends of the earth shall see the salvation of our power. Depart ye, go ye out from thence. Touch no unclean thing, go ye out of the midst of her," that whore, "and be ye clean that bear the vessels of Yahweh Shem Yahushai," this truth. "And ye shall not go out with haste, nor go by flight, for Yahweh Shem Yahushai will go before you, and the God of Israel will be your reward." Yo, and it's fine how he said Yahweh Shem Yahushai will go before you. I'm Lord willing, through the spirit, I can get this joint. Let me see if I can get it, man. I hope this is it, because I know I don't got it marked. I don't have it marked. Let me see if this is it. Let's see. Please bear with me, y'all. I'm trying to make sure I get y'all what y'all need. If Sam was on here, he'd be able to. I believe he know it by heart, right? Wait, let's see. Is that him? I thought that was him. That would have been the spirit if that was him. And it kind of passed. It's a verse where the Lord said, "Dang, man, I'm sorry, y'all. It's gonna take me a good minute, man." And I didn't mark it. It's just in my head. I didn't mark it, y'all. But I can definitely paraphrase it for y'all if y'all want. I mean, not if you want. I'm gonna just paraphrase it for you. David was about to go to war, and the Lord said, "Hold on. When you hear the trees moving, the tip of the trees moving, just know I went ahead of you," right? And so David about to go to war, and the Lord made him stop. And you got to think, trees, They was hearing the trees make noise, and that was the Lord saying, look, that's me going past you. It was a chariot over in front of them, right? And we just read in Isaiah, it says that the Lord will go before you, right? And this is what we striving for Yahweh Shem Shai to go before us, to destroy and break down the enemy, to come deliver us out of this place. He has to break them down, right? And we need that deliverer. You waiting for that piece of man, we need that deliverer, right? We need him to come and get us, right? Right? Let me just get this last one, and I'm about to go get this this customer, man. But I'm gonna get this verse that I always bring out. This is Sirach, the 4th chapter, verse 28. It says, strive for the truth until death, and Yahweh Shem Shai shall fight for thee. Right? So the first verse that we brought out, right, in 2 Corinthians, right? We got to be separate from the unbelievers, right? And while we're being separate, examine yourself to see if you're in this walk. You got to examine to see if you fear the Lord, right? Fearing the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Fearing the Lord means you're studying to prove yourself. Fearing the Lord, it means that you taught this lesson, you might teach it again. You want to go better. Each time a high holy day come, you getting into that lesson mode. There's this dumbass holiday, the winter solstice, the paganism is coming. You're going to do videos on it, right? Christmas is going to get smacked. This right here is straight pagan. The Lord and y'all say, oh, this is about Jesus' birthday. Why none of y'all ain't bringing out no lessons? Every day, if it's about Christmas, then why you ain't get a gift for Yahweh Shai? If it's about him. Y'all got all of y'all gifts, but you didn't give. That's just like niggas getting their boot kissed. Man, I can't wait until Yahweh Shai get his, but I'm gonna get mine. What? Christmas come, you get your gift, but this is about Yahweh Shai's birthday, from what y'all want to say. Then where is Yahweh Shai's gift? Mom, grandma, Mr. I believe 2 Samuel 5:23. Look, see, let me see, let's see. Woo! And I was in the right book though. I just wasn't in the right chapter. You see, you gotta always have family, man. Somebody that got your back. You know, if they ain't got your back, they gotta kick to the side. You heard? This is 2 Samuel, the 5th chapter, and I'm gonna read verse 21. It says, and there they left their images, and David and his men burnt them. And the Philistines came up yet again and spared themselves in the valley of Rephaim. The Bible be having some serious names. Rephaim. And when David inquired of Yahweh Shem Shai, because he wanted a message, he said, thou shalt not go up, but fetch a compass behind them and come upon them over against the mulberry trees. And let it be, when thou hearest the sound of a going in the tops of the mulberry trees, that then thou shalt bestir thyself. For then shall Yahweh Shem Shai go out before thee to smite the host of the Philistines. And David did so as Yahweh Shem Shai commanded him, and smote the Philistines Geba until thou come to Gazar, right? So this right here just showed that the Lord will go before them. Now I'm gonna make it even plain, because I know some of y'all is still asleep through the spirit. Y'all sleep. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read the same verse, and I'm gonna read in another translation, and we gonna make this joint plain Jane, right? And we're gonna go straight to the point, right? Verse 23. This is what it says in the NLT. And again, David asked Yahweh Shem Shai what to do. Do not attack them straight on. Yahweh Shem Shai replied, instead circle around behind and attack them near the poplar trees. When you hear a sound like marching feet, he said, when you hear a sound like marching feet in the tops of the poplar trees, be on the alert. Be on the alert. That will be the signal that Yahweh Shema Shai is moving ahead of you to strike down the Philistines. So David did what Yahweh Shema Shai commanded, and he struck down the Philistines all the way from Gibeon to Gazer, right? And it's another reason. Pick up your book, strive for Yahweh Shema. He's going to fight for you. We just seen what he did for David. Strive for the Lord. The Lord told him to stop. He stopped. The littlest things, listen to the Lord. The greatest things, listen to the Lord. Listen to the Lord, right? Call Allah Yahweh by Shema Shai. Listen to the Lord, right? And the water for that precept, man. Leave that up there so, you know, the ones that are watching this video, they can have that in their arsenal. The Lord is going to go before us and break down these enemies, man. We ain't got to do nothing. All we got to do is do his work. Second Thessalonians 3:10, right? If a man don't work, he can't eat. Guess what? A wife, if she is a wife, she should really, instead of thinking about, oh, baby, oh, please take me in the room, you thinking about all of that. Your husband should be feeding the flock. He should be working. You got to think in your mind, yo, if this man not working, what if we don't get the kingdom? Right? If this man don't work, that's like if a man goes get that charagma, his whole family is done. Everything revolves around the man. So that wife should be like, oh, babe, come on, you got to do a video. Or I get it all the time. Oh, you doing a video? I'm reading today, right? But through the Spirit, we all have work to do. A woman should be encouraging me about the Lord more than she talking about a tickle. And you could do all these other things, but I'm just saying, it's a lot of different women. Scripture-wise, there's going to be a lot of women that's going to be considered wise of all. A woman that's considered wise of all is a God-fearing woman. Go to Titus, right? Well, a lot of women feared the Lord back in the old days. The women now, man, they are left trigger square. It's hard to get the women in the truth than the men, right? So, Lord willing, we continue to examine one another and examine yourself. And if you don't have that armor on, you should not always put your time around unbelievers, because then spirits is gonna hit you and you don't got the spiritual eyes, and you're gonna think you chill, and that spirit is on you, and then you come home and that spirit is leashed on a child, and then they sick or they screaming or they writing on walls, or you and your family. No, get that shit out. You shouldn't be bringing that into the house. And if you bring it in the house, you should speak on it so somebody can cut that spirit off of you, right? Let's get it right. Let's get it tight. I am not better than anybody, and I don't want to be. I want to be better than myself. And I want to win the approval of the Most High. And with that, if I could do it, you could do it. If you could do it, I damn sure can do it. Call halal Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. Shalom.